Confirmed online. Alright. Whew. Well, we're back at it, Armored Core 6. Oddly enough, I did not play this over the weekend. I had a eventful and busy weekend filled with people, and I had no motivation to do so when I came back home. It was always one of those weekends. Make sure I'm watching myself so, you know, someone is guaranteed to watch. Alright. Last we left off, we did some missions. We escaped a coral explosion from a cave. We attacked a fuel depot. Now we're going into stealth mode. Let's see if we can do it. Oh yeah, also I was dicking around with some emblem creation. Some interesting. For example, my Stega Shark Knight, or Stega Night Shark, radioactive Stega Night Shark. Yeah. And then just different mechs that I have. Alright. Eliminate V7. Alright, what do I got? Missiles, AK-47, laser sword, cannon. I'm really liking that cannon. It has a good thunk. But we need to get some money so we can get some upgrades.
Eliminate the target undetected. You'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
The style that gets frowned upon sometimes when you're playing the game Payday. A lot of people, if they're joining random servers, they don't like stealth operations because it can get kind of boring. You want to go loud. So whenever you're playing Payday 2, or when Payday 3 comes out, make sure you have a good group of friends that you can, trust to go stealth missions with.
System activating combat mode.
Commence mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over. If you pick up a capture camera tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it. A camera's tracking you. There's a lot of surveillance MTs. Raven, check to see where they're deployed.
I'll have to wait for this one to pass. God, these things are slow. Just that guy again.
No sign of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Raven, look over there.
Someone's going loud. It ain't me.
I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target.
All these lawless ruffians. They never learn, do they? Huh. This isn't how the Liberation Front builds their ACs.
Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vespers number 7. This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go.
I see. Balin. Tired old concern falling further and further behind. I'll have you all sent for re-education. Snail will be pleased to have you. Go.
What the? Stop that! How dare you attack me with my back turned? I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need to be disciplined. No. I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Let's go home, Raven.
Seems like some easy money.
How's it going, Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem to be doing any harm. For now.
I
Yet.
was asking about you, Walter. But whatever.
Yeah, Walter, she wants
Bigger
the D.
things. The coral.
She wants that
You
Walter
better find
White.
it. Turns out, our friend's fears were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
One new notification.
2 new messages.
Damn. It's 2.
Raven, you have our gratitude for eliminating Swinburne.
You're welcome.
Some of us were worried that the enemy might have won you over.
Probably.
It seems we can trust you after all. Glad to be on the same side.
Ooh, got their emblem.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. C-rank virtual encounters
Ooh,
are now
C-rank.
available in the arena. We invite you to further hone your technique.
Let's go do some arena fights, shall we? All right. Yeah. Nope. Missiles, all missiles, and he's a tank base, so we just hammer him away with missiles. See how good he is at Tokyo drifting.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 17. Entering rank C.
That's
Subject
that's a
AC,
shotty.
Cannon head. Call sign, Gun 4 Volta.
Gun 4? I remember you.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Good old missiles. So you got 3 starships. V8 Paether. Alright, so Gun 4 of the Red Guns was basic squad. After beating the rebels Volta and Iguazanu into submission, Michigan made his personal crusade to make something of the two, and thus began their daily hell. For the past 7 years, neither Volta or Iguazu have achieved their goal, to punch the living daylights out of Michigan, and then get the hell out of the Red Guns, as they would put it. Volta has since admitted defeat, and was learning about his business from Wuhai. Alright, Paetel. 8 squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad, product of Gen 10, the latest and currently practiced form of augmented surgery. Paether represents the accumulation of efforts to preserve the patient's humanity through coral replacement technology. At times, his noticeably reserved remarks hint at an underlying lack of empathy. One might assume this to be a side effect of surgery, but this trait has in fact been with him since long before his augmentation. AC, dual nature. He looks quick. Let's see how well he does against missiles.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 16, rank C.
He looks like an alien. Look at all those
Subject
curves.
AC, dual nature.
Looks cool.
Call sign V8 Pater. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
They may be nimble, but if I'm able to keep distance, just keep raining missiles, you're going to fuck up eventually. Yeah. The dual fetus. Alright, what else we got? Sola. Alright, AC and Tangle. Ooh, I like that emblem. A veteran independent mercenary who's active in the star system surrounding Rubicon before the fires of Ibis. Sol is a patient of Generation 1 augmentation, or better said, a survivor, as the technology in its infancy had less than a 10% success rate. Damn. Though he escaped the fate of the others, Sol is followed by a specter of death wherever he goes. After receiving his surgery, Sol lost interest in most mercenary work and now lives only for the hunt. It is unclear who currently employs him. Nice, nice. Sala meet Hydra, Sala. Or Scylla. Which I believe... Yeah, Charybdis was the war pool.
Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program number 15. C. Network instability detected. Sub AC in Angle. Call sign Sula.
Interesting.
Commence Commencing evaluation.
Interesting.
Main system activating combat mode.
There's a story there.
Target destroyed. Concluded evaluation. Well done.
Alright, All Mind. What's going on? Granted, they did say that Nest was discovered and it was an old program. Well, no, that was the Nest is for the PvP battles. This is the arena, which is just All Mind. Interesting. Something is fishy. Alright, two more. Chatty Stick. Looks interesting. The right hand of Rad's ringleader and chief engineer, Cinder Carla. One day, Carla built a simple suggestion-based AI to provide basic support and occasional entertainment. However, no matter what conversation prompt she gave him, he would never say more than necessary. Instead, it seemed that he was content to be a good listener and his creator's free-spirited, eccentric ideas. You know, sometimes all you need is a good listener. Sometimes that's all you need, man.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 14. Rank C. Subject AC. Circus. Call sign. Chatty Stick. Commencing evaluation.
Grenades and missiles.
Main system.
An AI after my own
combat
heart.
mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Is that a 10 launcher? That is a 10 launcher. I want it. Let's see. Last opponent. Middle Flatwell, the de facto military leader of Rubicon Liberation Front. His authority is second only to that of Father Dalaman. And his standing with the organization, he's learned an informal title as fellow elder. He is the uncle of the Liberation Front and Dalaman's father. For a time, Flatwell worked as a spy within the explanatory corporations and has sway over a rather significant amount of Schneider's HR department. Interesting.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 13, rank C. Final evaluation.
Rifle machine gun? Alright, interesting.
Subject AC, Tsubasa. Call sign, Middle Flatwell. Commencing evaluation.
I'm expecting Speedster.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%.
Shit!
Target destroyed. This concludes C rank evaluation. Well done.
Woo! I got 3 more start ships.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank C. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Mind exists.
Alright, well, let's get into OS tuning. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh. Let's see. Decision. Okay, okay. There's decisions in there, it tells you. Alright. Let's see. Survey uninhabited floating city. Deactivate all ESCM fog control devices and survey examine them. The floating city. Defend the missiles. Shit. Let's survey.
This is a personal request from a friend.
You have those?
We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here. Xylem, a city floating on the ocean built by the Rubicon Research Institute. Ever since the fires, that place has been abandoned. It's likely hiding secrets about the coral, kept shrouded by the city's ECM fog. My friend's already tried sending in a survey drone, only to lose it in the interference. That's where you come in. I want you to disable the ECM fog generators so that we can resume the survey. Right now, the corporations are preoccupied with the PCA. We can be the first ones to identify where the coral is converging.
Let's go.
The ECM fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled. Follow the beacons left with the survey drone.
Why were my comms getting messed up right there? I mean, yeah, to say it's like, okay, it's going to be interrupting, but I was still in the hangar. Like, I wasn't, like, in the launch ship or anything like that.
Main system activating combat mode.
Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. But it is affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings. This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them if you lose your way.
Unknown intruders detected. Normalization process E.
Those seem to be city defense automatons. They must have stood watch even after they were abandoned by their masters.
Why are they suicidal?
I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it.
Totally not what I tried to do.
Confirmed. The control device is offline. Let's keep looking, Raven.
Spooky.
Intrusion attempt persisting. Normalization process A.
I can't find any data on these. I'm sorry, Nathan. You'll have to rely on your experience.
Ooh. Interesting. Got him.
Second fog control device located. Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
Intrusion detected. Normalization process C.
Dolman's writings 3. Text extract from a wreck. This appears to be come from the writings of the Thumb Dolman, father of the Liberation. Symbiosis. She seemed to be contemplating the meaning of the word. This moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of her siblings. Sacrifices. Well, what is symbiosis? Surely not.
Drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to extract its data. Let's take a look.
Observation data from Walter's friend. Zale remains fully operational. Planetary Closer admission did their best to hide the place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. They're the ones who know the PCA and...
Wait! Hostile leaders.
Localization process B2. Deploy edge.
Fight back, Raven.
I win.
Now we know what happened to the drone. Fortunately, the data we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is. I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out. You know, it's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter. The control device isn't going anywhere. Take your time, Raven. That's the last of the control devices. We'll have Walter back after this.
6-2. Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
As we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
Raymond, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
my drones get destroyed? Ammunition cost for my biggest one. That's okay. Ooh, what's this? A generator.
No new messages.
Raven,
Yes,
the city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time.
happens.
And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem. And to Walter's friend.
Oh yeah, he never tells me anything. Alright, assembly. Let's take a look at that generator we got. Let's see. Coral-based internal combustion generator developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute. This model takes advantage of the coral's biological traits, enabling rapid recovery of efficient combustion to its limits. Alright. Let's see, firearm specialization. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got. Heavy missile support. Alright. Defend the main missiles of Rad missile battery. Okay. Help them launch their ICBMs.
Long time no see, tourist.
Hey.
I've got a job for you. The PCA show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. I'd say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away. The coyotes can be ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch. That's where you come in. Intercept them and defend the missiles. We'll make sure the coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
Sounds good to me.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on coral to make an appearance.
Smoking crack, apparently.
Main system activating combat mode.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch.
Damn it, they destroyed my Gatling guns.
Confirmed. First enemy wave destroyed.
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Hey, chatty stick.
Oh yeah, you haven't met. Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with. Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven.
We want our guests to enjoy this.
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy box mechs. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fail us now, tourist.
They're coming from 3 directions at once.
We got more toy box mechs. Don't let any through.
Looks like we're ahead of their reinforcements.
Maybe ease off a little, tourist. There won't be anyone left to see the fireworks. A warship? Looks like the bigger dogs have arrived.
Just let it burn you.
Batter up, tourist. You've blown up a warship before, right?
We've lost one submissile.
They're walking all over us. Do your job, tourist.
PCA warship destroyed.
That's the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Ray,
Damn.
they really are like fireworks.
It's a pretty easy mission. Though it does suck that that one missile got destroyed because of the fucking battleship.
One new message.
Ooh, mail.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show. The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger.
I like
That's
Chatty
all
Stick.
I had to say. Later.
Alright, so these two ones I have supposedly have decisions. So, let's listen to both and then go into it.
We've also got a corporate job. Check the briefing.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven.
Sir!
This military operation is approved by Balaam HQ. Liberation Front took action regarding the Arquebus-controlled wall.
Yes, we did.
Ultimately, both parties were suppressed by the Planetary Closure Administration. Their loss is our gain. There won't be a better opportunity for Balaam to steal the show. We want you to head to the combat zone and eliminate the enforcement squads deployed by the PCA. Be aware that their forces include a new type of craft, the HC. That's why we've chosen you.
Mm-hmm.
Balaam's counting on you, Gun 13. Happy hunting.
Okay. Let's check the other one.
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's see what it says.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn. We want you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first. The Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability. Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten. You're our best chance. What do you say?
Destroy an assault group or destroy an arms fort? Or a giant mech? Energy shortfalls. Let's try out Gatling guns.
Seems the Liberation Front are hoping their rivals will wear each other down. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Trojan 3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven. Priority target removal. You've got some nerve showing up here. That leak of yours started off. Did you really think we would let you walk?
Leak? What does he mean?
You made Rubicon Corporation's playground. That's law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something with the Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, system. Focus on the battle.
Direct hit on the core MT.
Looks like the Cataphract's designers never expected a frontal assault. Keep hitting that sweet spot, 621.
One repair kit remaining.
Alright. I had a strategy. Get up in there and it's guts with the miniguns. Just like in the intro video.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target order. You got some nerves up here. That leak of yours started all. Did you really think you got you wrong? You made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We had law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Or something with the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, 621. Focus on the battle.
Go level 4. This is what you've got on priority target Raven. The combat simulator has been led me. Who are you?
1. Repair AP at 50%.
Code 1-8. Whoever this is not Raven. Regardless, there is much of a threat to the PCA, if not more. I don't know what you are, but you're dead.
AP at 30%.
Raven, what did you do?
Focus, 621. They're on their guard now.
Over. Code 5. Sending combat log requesting verification.
The Cataphract has been destroyed. Mission accomplished. Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
Huh. What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Don't ask. Because I don't know. Just want to strike it rich, get that coral. You know, sell the drugs on the markets.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more
Alright,
pawns
where
on the
we
board.
at?
Just
Of
killed
course,
Cataphract.
You're here to hawk your services
Oh,
again.
okay.
Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
The first
One
time?
more thing.
Yeah,
Show my hound some respect.
Sure.
I didn't play over the
Jet
weekend.
4's as good a pedigree
What's
as
that?
any
Oh,
other.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear.
So, how was D&D?
It was good, man. I'm very tired. I've had a long situation.
1. New message.
I don't have a dice tray here, so I do have my Fallout
thank you for
3
taking the
pre-order
Cataphract mission.
lunchbox.
Uncle Flabber
Works.
is pleased.
So I fill it with dice, and I roll it in there, and it makes a very satisfying
Maybe
metal
we can beat the corporations
aluminum
and the
click-clack
PCA.
noise.
Mm.
No. We need to stand on our
It's
own 2
almost
feet.
better than a dice tray.
That's how we'll win.
Yeah, some would say. Especially if you like that click-clack noise. I mean, that's why I bought a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it more for the tactile sensation. I feel like the electronic keyboards don't get you a like in games. I'm sometimes like, am I even pushing the button? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it registers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and the input delay for a mechanical keyboard is lower too.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's minuscule. It still exists.
Let's see. Attacked old spaceport. Central ice field, old Bertram spaceport. Attack the base seized by the PCA and destroy all Berth's warships. Mid-route rendezvous with friendly craft. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed.
Yeah.
Cool. So, going into Cataphract, I basically just built the intro cutscene AC with Gatling guns.
Apparently they fucking rip.
They definitely do get chunked through some things.
And if you're using the Songbird grenade launcher, I also am.
It's a very good grenade launcher.
It's incredible. I use it for building up Stagger because it builds it up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, double hits if both of them go off.
I'm actually running, so I'm running Songbird. I have plasma missiles, laser dagger, and I'm running shotgun again, now that I'm good at the game.
Nice.
And it works really good. Yeah, I can't not have a melee weapon.
Yeah.
There's some cool ones coming. There's some cool ones that I've seen that I haven't unlocked yet, even.
Mm-hmm. Like, I know it's probably dumb, but like the first arena guy you go against, the fucking Infinity, whatever his name is, he's hopped up on drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know.
Invincible Rummy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy that has like a fucking like, it looks like a tank tread, but
He's got the chainsaw.
Yeah.
You can find that.
yeah, I want it.
It's good. I think it's better than the Pile Bunker. Pile Bunker by far does the most damage. With its charge attack, it's like 4,000 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's real tough to land.
Yeah, that's why I'm still using like the initial sword because I like the 2 slashes and it gets good chase.
Yeah, I used that until I got the laser dagger. The laser dagger has 3 slashes.
Ooh.
And it doesn't do nearly as much damage, but what it does do is has a really high stun damage multiplier.
Got
So
a request
like
from
when they're in
Artemis
their
for you.
stun state, it does a ton of
Here's the
damage.
briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan.
And I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah. And its charge is just like a good solid.
This is V2
slash.
Snail. I shall
So,
brief you on the operation.
You know.
Oh, Snail.
You
He's a
will
dick.
be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege.
Alright, Squidward.
We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 planetary closure administration bases. One is the Hall of Communications base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Harlov base. His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support from PC elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport. Solid
Alright.
plan, but there's a catch. Disruption of PCA comms won't last long.
You
I'll
know
come
that
support
mission,
you when
the
I
stealth
finish on
mission
my
where you
end.
go assassinate the guy?
Yeah.
Apparently, I just learned this, if when you're attacking him at one point, and I didn't realize it the first time because I just hammered on him, at one point he surrenders and offers you money, and if you stop attacking him, you can accept it. Yeah.
I mean, I did notice like there was definitely a change in his like when he was talking to you.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
there's also a point where like right after that he also gains a bit more HP.
Yeah, and if you stop, he stops, and you get like an option. You get like a left or right, refuse or accept. And I definitely the first time was not paying attention. I was just hammering on him.
Same.
Right. No, I didn't do it.
I think there was when he did that, missiles were already en route.
Yeah. It's really hard to notice shit like that game. But I had to
If
replay
this
the
mission
mission to see it the
succeeds,
second time
corporations
through.
will
I
deal the
noticed that
PCA a major blow.
didn't
Ignore
so
V2's
maybe
snotty
you can-
attitude. Just focus on your own work.
See if it like unlocks other missions or something like that.
Yeah. Would be a FromSoft game, because that's not the first time where you could not kill an AC.
Yeah.
Main system.
It's happened before in I
combat mode.
think it was 4.
Yeah, with patches.
Yep.
Commence mission. Destroy all the berthed warships.
Code 1-5. Intruder detected. Sharing all base personnel. Commencing threat evaluation.
Shotgun.
I'm on standby near
Intel
Harlow,
light
buddy.
and
Patch me in. I'll gauge the
So,
situation on
like,
your end before I jump in.
So just like, bam! You know what I mean? It feels really good. And then laser dagger.
Code 5. Target for termination confirmed.
Bam! Slash! Bam!
Engage.
There's one mission where fight Tetrapod
Damn.
and the AC, and they come in waves. And I beat it with like 200 hit points left, but just like chewing through all those guys. Felt fucking.
Target for termination approaching warship.
Estimated threat range 3 to 4. Contain the target.
Hey, buddy. We've taken out the relay mast. That takes care of their external comms for now. Keep moving. 4 targets left.
Always.
Like I'll kill stuff on the raid, right? But I typically, unless I'm hunting for the combat logs, or stuff.
Yeah.
So you're not running first strike?
I switch back and forth between this one and it's a heavy bipedal and reverse joints.
Fair enough. I made a tank AC.
Code 5. Target confirmed.
Nice.
Moving to
I'm
intercept.
not sure if I'm really.
External comms are out. What's going on?
I don't know what they bring to the table. Tank does.
Quads? The hover.
Hover is not bad.
Warships left.
You're just getting shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just have not convinced him.
Looks like you're doing just fine, buddy.
Tank lights
I'm
fucking
keeping them
rock,
busy,
though.
but they're working
Oh my
fast. Don't expect the
What the
comms
fuck with them?
blackout to hold for long.
Just one more waiting.
My tank guy, I built like all heavy as hell, right?
Code 5. Intruder detected.
And then I have like the bomb
Threat
fish
level
missile
4.
launcher. That's my melee weapon.
Right-hand ammunition at
And then
50%.
2 of the saw blades on the back. Fucking rock. They're so good.
2 repair kits remaining.
Target is approaching warship.
Open fire. Keep the target away.
I feel like they're gonna get nerfed. That's how good they are.
Looks like you got them all, 621. You there, buddy? Bad news. PCA's external comms are back online. They've got warships heading your way. Hold out until I reach you. There's the catch. Resupply while you can, 621.
All right.
1 repair kit remaining.
Resupply. It's a good smash and grab.
Enemy detected. detected. They're firing from above.
Damn it, I just hated this thing.
Code 5, target for termination approaching.
Handle it. The main squad will be here soon.
Yeah, it's a generator I picked up on a mission. I'm trying it out.
I'm watching like the delay. I mean, it's like once it starts generating, it's fine. But the delay.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I might switch back to my other one. It just has really good EN supply.
Company 621.
Yeah.
In front of the base.
Which I needed for the last mission. Because I was running double Gatling gun, which, you know.
Any warships in?
I mean, it's like the shit.
Yeah.
It's very easy to tell.
Let me just get my energy up while this thing crashes.
Yeah, I like that you can ride.
Let's see, that was like what, 8 warships that was destroyed in this mission?
Code 1-5. Target for termination site.
No, these
Time to
guys.
pay the piper.
But,
Looks like
Fragile!
high-ranking PCA officers.
kinda. It's your boy.
Rusty, my boy.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The best.
He is.
I've
I
got
was
your
doing-
word, buddy. Hope you've got mine.
He's like the Solaire, right? There's a lot of memes on the
Go
Reddit
double four.
where it's like, oh,
Send me what you've got on the target.
oh my God, Rusty!
Relay system response. Corporate agency D4 Rusty. Independent mercenary radio. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancy.
Strange bedfellows. Just means the corp can't afford to choose. Sending report to system.
Well, killed that guy.
Way easier for Rusty.
Yeah.
Code 718 received. System processing.
I feel like in Stratus games, I always felt like laser swords had 30% kind of gimmicky. Right, I mean, they're fun. It's like,
Nice work,
you know,
buddy.
it's definitely the
Glad
turn
you're on my side.
Yeah.
Code 31A. System green.
not like the meta, right? And I mean, they're tough, but you know, whatever. I felt like they were like in this, like I can't imagine playing.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I ever really made sure I had a sword is because they were useful in missions because sometimes you just need to have a sword.
Yeah, you need to like flash.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. This thing is like it fits every occasion.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine playing without it. You know
Oh yeah, no. It feels so weird. Even though, like, double gunning does feel good, too.
The double Gatling gun specifically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Threat to planetary closure identified.
So, let me ask you a question that I don't think we talked about. How do you feel
I'm
about
picking
the
up something.
Um,
I've sent you a marker.
with repair kits, I mean, I like them in the fact that it's, they're Estus flasks and they're kind of needed. Sometimes if you're, for longevity. Could they have just tripled your HP and you would have had the same effect?
Yeah. See, that's my point. That's why I actually like them a lot. Because yeah, you could have tripled your HP and had the same effect. That's how old Armor Core kind of works.
Yeah, that was Armor Core 5.
Yeah, I also feel like you're much more fragile in this even than in 4, right?
Yeah.
But the repair kits essentially add extra HP onto that, but it's another level of player interaction, right? It's another choice, and you can't do it while you're stunned. So if an enemy still has a repair kit left, and you can like deplete the whole half of their HP bar while they're stunned, which with melee attacks sometimes you can, like you can get around that. I think it's good. I actually like that it's another level of player interaction. It's something else. It's another choice you have to make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Overall, I like them. I don't hate them. Have you been seeing people saying that they're bad?
I'm sure Armored Core, a lot of like old Armored Core purists probably hate them and just wish they had the durability of old games. Oh yeah, you don't watch this shit.
It's a snow worm.
What is that thing?
Rusty, no!
Is that another PCA weapon?
This core response. There's no pilot.
Oh, you don't die here.
I can't get a read on it. This is bad. Just focus on staying alive, 621.
Doing my best. What in the dune is this?
Also, Core.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same thing as Space, but it's
Wait, something's wrong.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative.
Live free.
Convergence.
As free as the wind blows.
Bye, Worm. Bye, Shahalood.
Looks like the PCA's helped itself to the Institute's relics.
I was thinking of the giant fucking space worms in Mass Effect.
621. Rest of the base.
And that was just...
I'll come up with a plan to deal with our new friend.
Remember like the one in like Mass Effect 3 on Tachanka where one fights a Reaver?
God, no, I don't remember that.
That's great.
I'll have to look that up. I don't know how I don't remember that. I still remember the Rachni from Mass Effect.
Yeah, I mean, they were throughout all of Mass Effect games, and like sometimes you had to... They were a big threat in one that you just like, if you get into the area, it just fucks you up.
But I thought they're...
Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate. IA-02, aka Ice Worm. It's a sea weapon. An autonomous deterrent created to protect the
Now that
crew.
I've played through the game a couple of times and like done the early missions again,
If we don't take it out, no one's going to reach the convergence.
Again, I feel like I have a much better grasp on the story and what's going on in Uso.
We'll have a tough fight ahead of
Yeah,
us.
because you have foreknowledge now.
Yeah, but like during the early acts, I had no idea who the fuck was who. And suddenly,
Don't forget,
like,
we've
I
got
was
a
like,
job to
whatever,
do
let's
on
play the game
Rubicon.
and make sense eventually. And then it did.
I didn't bring you all the way here for
And
nothing.
then going back and doing them again after everything made sense really helped.
Just always clicking through dialogue.
No, I didn't. I never clicked through dialogue. Not listen. I had already seen it.
3 new messages.
I think with Armored Core games in general, sometimes there's a lot of factions, and you don't
Heard the news,
really know
Taurus.
exactly who is
Ice
who and
Worm,
who cares
huh?
about what.
You just keep tripping up over the
Until you
Institute's
piece it all
relics,
together.
don't you?
I mean, in the beginning, it's...
I got at something
Nothing
that might
too
interest
crazy.
you.
Like, you just have the
Sent you a briefing.
Liberation Front holding the wall, corporations trying to do their shit like corporations always do. Carla with the
This is
dozers.
V8 Pacer.
Yeah, and I think
Your
this game is
performance
better
in the
served by
spaceport
having
raid was
less
admirable.
corporations.
Yeah.
V2 and V4 left a message for
One
you.
thing that does
But
confuse me,
the arrival of that
right,
monster
that I just don't
is
know
more
why they
pressing
do,
matter.
right, especially in the early
Arquebus
missions,
and Balaam
is
have
so there's
agreed to
essentially just
ceasefire
Arquebus
and are
and
looking to
Balaam,
cooperate.
right?
For the
And then
moment.
the PCA, the
It'll
planetary.
take time to formalize our agreement.
Coordinates.
For now, I sent you another request.
So Arquebus and Balaam. In the early missions, when you're getting missions from Balaam, they're like, oh, this request
Registration number
comes from
RB23. Call sign,
Balaam's associate,
Raven.
Dafong.
Your records have been
Which is, I
updated.
guess it's like a subsidiary.
V-rank
And Arquebus
virtual
does the
encounters
same
are
thing
now
as comes from
available in the
Arquebus,
arena.
From Schneider.
You have entered
right?
the upper ranks.
Why? Why do that?
May these
Just make it
encounters further
Balaam
guide your
and
technique.
Arquebus. Because Dafong and Schneider have no relevance other than that.
Yeah, besides that, they're manufacturers.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, the parent group is Balaam anyway. You can just say this request came from Balaam, and that's fine. And it makes it less confusing. Because I don't have another faction in there that I'm trying to place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know why that was a choice. A narrative choice that was made. I think it's a little extra.
And then there's also VCPL, because I'm looking through all the parts now.
Yeah,
And
like, all the
Takigawa
manufacturers are
Harmonics.
different. Yeah, but like at least for like players on the planet, it's essentially just Balaam, who their ACs are the Red Guns, and Arquebus, and their ACs are the Vespers.
Mm-hmm. Those are the two like big guys, and then it's like
and
like cell companies having like AT&T, Verizon, but they have like their like Sprint joined or Singular joined with AT&T, Sprint and Mint Mobile, all that.
And that's unnecessarily confusing.
Adds some flavor, I guess, but yeah, overall it adds nothing real pertinent.
Yeah, and I think it's fine to have all the different manufacturers for parts and stuff like that. I just think narratively it's a little confusing, especially in the early briefings when you're trying to place all these factions. You know what I mean? I just thought it wasn't a choice I would have made. You gotta change that generator, boy.
Yep.
Alright, sorry, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you what to do. Oh yeah, the aorta, I went around seeking parts. I found parts that weren't online yet.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh.
Alright. B rank. O'Keefe. Third squad leader of the Vespers and Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. O'Keefe is originally a member of the older generation of augmented humans, and during the Island 4's disturbance, he worked as an agent carrying out espionage activities. Ooh. He was later headhunted by Arquebus's information department and agreed to sign up on the condition that they provided him with Generation 9 augmentation surgery to counteract the coral burn-in on his brain. Man, coral sounds painful.
Yeah, so, it's O'Keefe.
O'Keefe.
It's O'Keefe. It's an actual name.
Meh. I mean, so is Haig and Hage.
Yeah, but O'Keefe isn't a name.
How do you know?
Because it's not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
For sure.
You're 100% positive.
Like a 98.
Yep, and there's a 2% chance that it is Kefi.
Until you find me an example, I'm right.
I don't think that's how it works.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 12. Entering rank
Like
B.
as you go further on, there's some weird shit.
Subject AC, Baron Flower. Call sign, V3 O'Keefe. Commencing evaluation.
Melee too much.
Melee is good, and the one problem with this one is that when he does get staggered, I don't have a punishment.
I mean, your missile's still hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you said.
Yeah. Yeah, especially against ACs. Ooh, what is it? Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Or I just make a new build off of that. Just laser lance. I'm gonna get dragoon.
You could like you could have it on your back in like a hangar, and then like stun, switch to it, and then lance in and kill him.
Mm-hmm. Still haven't picked up that upgrade.
What up? Oh yeah, I think it's pretty useful. I will tell you this: you can max everything out, but you can't do it until
I've kind of figured that much.
there are more fights beyond S rank, but they're only available in New Game Plus.
Kind of figured, because that's Armor Core.
Yep.
But so far I've just been paying more attention to explosives.
Yeah. And as you can imagine, I maxed out melee damage and the stun damage.
Mm-hmm.
The do more damage while they're stunned. I forget what it's called.
The direct hit modifier.
Direct hit modifier. Yeah, those were the two things I maxed out.
Oh yeah, I put some in obviously into direct hit because it's just good stuff. But explosives because I always will have missiles.
Yep.
I'm
actually using plasma missiles just so I have a laser weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like the grenade launcher. That's my explosive.
Another explosive right there.
Laser, yeah, and then I have a shotgun for kinetic. Right, so I have one of each damage type, and then my melee weapon.
Sticking to the AC5 mentality.
Yeah.
Let's Cinder Carla. Ooh. The ringleader of RAD and its chief engineer, responsible for basic specifications of all organizations' products. Specialist in data processing and machine design, and a font of knowledge and an imaginative genius. Cinder Carla has produced a long line of eccentric and fanciful weapons, quite unlike those found in corporate catalog. Her stated design philosophy: what use is a killing machine that can't get a good laugh? I like this. I like Carla.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
So far, for the people who've been giving us missions, Carla is one of the ones I have liked, because she does seem more upfront.
Mm-hmm.
That and Rusty.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
Fancy.
Number 11. Rank?
Yeah.
What is this?
Kinda creepy to go around ranking strangers, don't you think? Well, whatever.
I like how in these arena missions there is actually a little bit of a story being built right now.
Yep.
Main system activating combat mode.
The New Game Plus arena missions. There's like a genuine fucking mystery. This game, for real, like,
Damn. No wonder I like her so much.
Nice. Don't know about the sim.
It appears the data contained an unauthorized message. We apologize. Terminating evaluation.
Ah, love this game so much.
Me too, man. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, I was slightly upset that I didn't get much chance to play over the weekend, just because I'm socially I'm an introvert that likes to do extrovert things.
Yeah, I mean, I like to do extrovert things too. I just don't have like the same like opportunity, I guess. And a lot of the extroverted things that I like to do are with people that I already know.
Yeah.
And it's hard to already know people because I don't want to talk to people that I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, Yeah, I feel that. Like, on Sunday, I definitely went a bit out of the comfort zone because I was meeting new people for a gaming group. It was okay. You know, well, it's kind of like a book club where there's a game of the month and there's a discussion. Yeah, so.
And are you keeping up? You're playing the game of the month?
So it's still a new thing, and I didn't know it was actually that when I went and showed up. Because the game of the month was Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy.
Oh, the Game Boy.
Yeah. For this month, for September, it's still being decided. But the category is licensed games.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a big list. The people who are in charge of the group were very adamant or active in like building it. So you can vote for a bunch of them, which one you like. By the looks of it, the last I checked, it was either Goof Troop or Chronicles of Riddick Butcher Bay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably mostly older games, right? Because
yeah, it's a retro convention or group. So.
And also, it's just easier to find that. Like, you don't have to pay $40 to participate in the game of the month.
Yeah.
You know?
That, and they're perfectly fine with, emulate, save states. Yeah. It's to have fun and experience the game.
Absolutely.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Cold Call. Independent, who bargained his way into... What? Oh, Chupacabra. Oh. What's up, man? How you doing? Have anticipated the extraplanetary corporation's forays well before they made their move. A specialist in corporate work, Cold Call removes undesirable elements on the behalf of those who do not wish to be seen getting their hands dirty. Ooh, he's an assassin. Whatcha? Quick to identify a fellow assassin, he claims that you can smell a real killer right through their AC. That's just called gamer funk.
Oh, Chalupa made a Wayland Yutani logo.
I fucking love it.
But I made a radioactive sniper Sharkosaurus Rex, so, you know.
And you should join our little radioactive maritime dinosaur club, because I also made...
Yeah, you have the radioactive knight.
I have the radioactive Stegosaurus knight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see if I can like share mine and give it to you. Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing about that.
What can you?
It's true.
The radioactive Stega Shark Knight.
Stega Shark Knight, right? I'm gonna try to take my hand at the image editor at some point and see if I can like make like a cool like Godzilla logo or something.
Yeah. I was going to try to do like my actual Twitch logo.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just really like Godzilla.
I mean, Godzilla is pretty badass.
Yeah.
He is king of the kaijus.
Absolutely. I like in the old
Arena
Godzilla
Combat
movies in the
Aptitude
credits,
Evaluation
it's always like
Program,
Godzilla as
number
himself.
10, rank B. Subject AC, Dead Sled. Call sign, Cold Call.
That's a laser shotty?
It is, it's very
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
I love missiles so much.
Target destroyed.
I kind of
Concluding
want to take another
evaluation.
crack at your
Well
missile
done.
and see if I can beat it.
Probably can with your your new game plus stuff.
I mean, it's not better though. It's just different choices.
And a
Like,
fully tuned AC.
That's fair. My all that's maxed out. I don't know if that matters in PvP though.
Might be worth something looking up.
I feel like it
It
honestly,
shouldn't.
it shouldn't, in my opinion. 6 does, what are they? OST.
Yeah, OS tuning.
Affect PvP.
Share ID. Oh. Do. Alright, so it's 3 Tango Foxtrot 886
The passive damage up and damage down ones do not work in PvP.
8. That's cool. Okay, Alpha X-ray Echo.
Oh,
Holy shit, dude!
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
It's fucking rad, bro.
That's sick.
How long did that take you?
How many layers is that? 3
Oh.
hours.
Well, 3 hours. I mean, each letter is a layer.
Yeah.
And then you, of course, combine all the layers so you can organize
That's
it.
true.
But
Could be more complicated, but still, it looks very good.
yes, it looks very good. Good stuff. Also, he's like, even with like the Y in the background, like shape-wise, he did good. Very good stuff, my friend. Very good stuff. I love it. Alright, let's go fight Rusty. 4th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad, discovered through the recruitment program operated by Schneider, an Arquebus affiliate. Rusty so quickly distinguished himself that he was selected to join the upper echelons of Vespers in less than half a year. Rusty received augmentation surgery prior to joining the Vespers, and through the precise details are unclear, he has declared himself to be the 8th generation. I want to know all these generations of like human augmentation, because we're supposedly also augmentees, Gen 4. Is it the same augmentation that the Vespers are going through?
No, the Vespers are all over the place too. So I think, if I remember and putting some of this together, like 1st gen is like, you know, anybody who's 1st gen is like barely holding it together.
Yeah, so far I've only found one guy that was.
I believe, so 4th gen is when they're using Coral, right, for the augmentation surgery. So, I think 8th and on, there's like, they don't use Coral anymore, there's like a Coral substitute or something like that. So it's like more stable. I don't have the exact details, but you know, I've kind of pieced a little bit together here and there.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 9, rank B.
Is that a sword?
Sort of.
Subject AC, Steel Haze. Call sign V4 Rusty.
Or is that the lance you're talking about?
No, it's not. You'll
Commencing evaluation.
see it. That's I think it's called the Slicer.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah. You don't. Did y'all find anything weapons?
Yes.
I found stuff when I was going through it chapter 4. Not weapons, but like parts that
In a poison fucking swamp.
It is in a swamp.
Might as well be. Miyazaki would want it that way.
In a swamp, surrounded by people. Not joking about
Ah, man. Yeah, you got me in the bag with it.
Rusty, please, let's talk about this. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
I was going in for the kick.
Evaluation.
But yeah, so there's I try my best because, you know, using the scanner, it goes through walls and you can see stuff. There was the one mission that you are on with where you're fighting Carla's stuff for the first time, where I found 3 parts.
Yeah, there's a fourth.
The legs somewhere in there.
Yeah, I went and I turned that mission over and found it. There's another mission for Carla later, or for her. I don't know if you got to it yet. No, you haven't, but it's coming up very soon. There's a bunch of parts in that.
Alright, so Carla mission, look for parts. Got it.
Yeah. And then I'll just say when you get to the missions that say like part 1 and part 2 in them, there's a part in each one of those parts.
Okay. Alright, let's see. This guy's using the RD parts, too.
Yep.
He's got the clamps! Because he's the leader of Junker Coyotes. Major Dozer Force. Brute is originally hired by Rad, a smooth-talking, affordable nature. Quickly caught the attention of Carla, who found him quite unlike the average Dozer. When it was discovered that the man was a psychopath and a pathological liar, he fled, taking a considerable amount of Rad's funds and technology with him, a loss that was too great for Carla to tolerate. Give him the clamps! I do want to make a mech out of that, just for the clamps, but the parts are kind of garbage when it comes to weapon handling. But they look cool. Yeah, so that one mission we were talking about, if you haven't gotten to it yet, you can find all of the AC parts to make this set, so you can get the clamps. They're really good for defensive-wise, though. They're very bulky. So Rad is good for defensive, just not for, you know, efficiency. Equip big machine guns, and you'll be good.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation.
That's a big
Program.
cannon.
Number 8, Rank B. Final evaluation.
He's got the chainsaw.
Subject AC, Milktooth.
Okay.
Call sign, Honest Brute.
Ooh. Oh, sweet, there are flamethrowers.
Yeah, it's the only
Commencing evaluation.
There's, did you see there's
Main system activating combat mode.
I did not.
There's bleed and there's, it's not really like electrical, but when the bar fills, you get it because the bar will appear on carry dark souls. If it fills up.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, like you have ECS anomaly for the fire.
AP at 50%.
It does. Surprising range, too. Also, this map was kind of small, which I think
This concludes B
was
rank
meant for him.
evaluation. Well done.
Give him the clamps. Ad break coming in. 38 seconds.
No.
Do you see the ads, Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they would get through your ad blocker.
I have them off just for you, buddy.
Aw.
The only time I see ads is when I'm watching you. No lie.
I love you too.
That's real love. I'll watch a fucking commercial for you.
Oh, dude, that is a level of affection right there.
Yeah. Because other than that, I don't think I've seen like a commercial in like 10 years.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank B. It is a great honor to witness your
Yeah, I was
evolution
watching
as a mercenary. All Mind
when I was
exists
in
for all mercenaries.
Boise, like at night, I was watching TV or whatever. I'm just like, God, these commercials suck.
Yeah. And they feel like eternal, right? It's like, oh, I know it's only 30 seconds, but God, it feels forever. Like, now I'm watching something about, oh, it's progressive. I thought it was like a sleep aid. It's Razor Edge. It's pretty commercial. You like the wheelchair?
Yeah, it looks interesting for sure. And I love that it's like, you know, based off of like sports wheelchairs.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm using the big tank treads. Even they're not all that fucking slow.
Yeah.
Tank's still pretty. Tank still cruises.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking good. So like I said, that's why I feel like quadrupods. Like, what good are you? Because tank treads are great, and they also don't suffer recoil for heavy weapons. So like, I just don't feel like quadrupod stands out all that much because the hover is not that useful.
Well, maybe to you. I mean, there's definitely someone that'll probably like the play style and whatnot.
Probably. There's one more tank tread that you unlock in the state. I know there's at least one more.
So wait, travel speed of 190. Do legs don't have normal speeds?
So tank legs have integrated boosters.
Mm-hmm.
You don't equip a booster, so that's why they have like.
Well, I know that's why they have all the thrust stuff. I was looking at travel speed, which is the middle one, which for your base stuff. Alright, well, that's all of them. So let's do some OS tuning now that I got 23 star chips.
Yeah. So you can go fight Pegasus in his castle. Isn't that what the star chips were for?
Yep. You only need a 10.
Alright.
Direct hit modifier.
Brand, you wanna duel?
Just doing story for the most part.
I wanted my revenge.
Oh, sucks to suck.
You beat my ass on stream so bad. I gotta get revenge.
And I'm retiring as a champ.
You can't do that to me.
You could totally do that. It is a thing that has been done in the professional sports field.
The fans demand it, Brian.
Let's put it to the fans! Do you want to see Ricky get blown up by missiles again? Type 1 now to 663366. Vote for the next American Idol.
Oh. I'll tell Savvy on you. Savvy, make Brian fight me again.
Is she in right now?
Yeah,
Sometimes she turns it on to lurk.
I'm one of your 3 viewers, so I imagine it's you, me, and Chalupa.
Users in chat. Door to door, Chalupa. Yep. Alright, one fight.
Okay,
Your game wasn't even fucking booted up.
No, because I wasn't sure you were gonna agree, and I'm watching you otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm tired, and I'm pretty much done gaming for the night. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna potentially get a rematch. I don't even fucking care if I lose. I just think PvP's fun.
It is fun. Let's see, change rules. Let's look at a new map.
Me and Jack did a bunch of Elden Ring duels the other day.
Ooh.
And he's like level like 190 or something, and my highest was like 170. So I kept going down in characters, like level wise, until we got to like an even match where I was like beating his ass, right? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. He's never gonna watch this, but you know. But eventually, I was fighting with my level 57 character. Room is full. What?
I guess I didn't make it private.
Oh, whoops. My level 57 character, whose name was Gorgo, and he put on all his like stuff for Millennia, and he had like a build like that, and I was like just chipping away at him bit by bit with just my claws. It was really fun. It was very silly. I was like, Gorgo will beat Millennia. Alright, this is what I got. Let's see how I do. Yes, please note the incredible emblem.
I was seeing if I could change my emblem in here, but I don't think I can. Because the only thing you get in assembly is assembly. AC data?
Yeah, AC data, yeah.
Oh well. Oh yeah, I was going to change the map. To Xylan, the floating city. Oh, didn't save. You have to go down and change. Well, no, you have to actually, like, confirm.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Ready. Let's do it, eh?
I get my ass kicked again. It'll be really shameful. Because I begged for a rematch.
I mean, you might. I mean, I haven't changed anything on this mech.
That's true, and that's kind of why I want the rematch, because missiles were beating me so bad, and I just want to see if I've overcome that.
Let's see what you got. Show me your boobs. I mean, your boobs.
Show me your glutes. And all the missiles.
Music is nice. Ooh, long range shotty.
Yep.
Reverse joints versus reverse joints. We both tried the same thing at that point. Ooh.
Still beating my ass.
Ah.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Ah, dang.
Oh my god, so close though. Alright, that's a hell of a fight, man. I still have a lot of trouble dealing with missiles, it seems.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I lost it. Oh. It's 2. You lose.
Final round.
You see what I mean? Even though I am using, like... I mean, they're not all new units, but, like, it's all just side units.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good assault armor.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh! We really just both went in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do the same. I can't trick you the same way I do the computer with the dagger.
Yeah.
I think for an actual human, sword or something else might be better.
Yeah, something with a good initial hit that has a good recovery, because you might not be able to get the full 2 swings or 3 swings.
Oh, yeah, I definitely did not hit you with any of the 3, right? I got you with, like, 1.
But yeah, it was definitely doing better than the last time we played, because when you're using the sword, at least with the map, I was able to duck underneath it a good chunk of the time.
Yeah, with the laser blade, absolutely, it's too horizontal. The moonlight would probably be pretty good.
So
I
that's...
just like laser dagger.
Yeah.
This light's pretty good too, though. And I think you will like the lance.
Clamps.
Alright, let me back out.
Alright, what's missions we got? Ooh. Oh, eliminate honest brute, the guy I already just destroyed.
That's the one I was talking about. It has 3 parts in it.
Makes sense, because he did steal a bunch of parts from Carla. Let's see, defend old spaceports. And historic data recovery. Let's go fight honest brute, because he has clamps. Yeah, it's Carla. I don't want parts.
I'll
be right
cut to
back.
the chase.
Okay.
This is about the ice worm. That Institute relic you had a run-in with. The corpse might stand a chance if it were just the PCA they were teaming up against. But that monster is a whole other story. You can't just throw bodies at it.
I mean, you
The
could.
thing that makes it such a pain in the ass is its perpetual reactive shield. Coral tech. Takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it. So let's get extraordinary. I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield. But I'll need your help. You'll be heading to Grid 012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up. That's where a little rat who betrayed RAD is hiding out. Goes by the name of Honest Brute. His AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him. When he ran from RAD, he didn't just take credits in tech. He also took a secret project of mine. And that secret project is what we'll need to bust open the ice worm's shield.
I want parts, so we're going in. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of enclosed parts, so I'm going to switch my vertical to the split. I'll use you for sustainability. Blade as well. Grenade launcher. Songbird is just too good of a grenade launcher to not have. Yo, Chupacabra. This grenade launcher right here, it's good stuff.
You ready for this, tourist? No one's gonna miss Brute. And we all stand to gain.
Hey, it's the guy with the flamethrower. Grenade launcher. That'll work. And a laser sword. I'll be able to punish him a lot more. Because that's the one thing that the Hydra can't do.
Activating combat mode.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go deep down. That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
Don't know why I was expecting like a grab. Snipers. Lots of them.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart.
Combat log acquired. Who's shooting me? That bitch. Oops. Gravity.
AP at 30%. 1 repair kit remaining.
Got you in the backhand. Let's see, there's a tetrapod right there. Okay, they fizzle out after a while. Good to know.
I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
Went right over him.
AP at 50%.
Slow. Quick, slow. 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 Quick, slow. I know, Milktooth. I can't wait either.
He seems rather strange.
Just a little bit.
I'm back.
Well, hello.
Hey. I was praying to Crumb Software. I was like, Crumb Software, I never ask you for anything, but please, please, I've been a good boy. Please nerf missiles so Brian can't beat me anymore. Please, bring me that for Christmas. I'll be good.
Aha. My treasure sense was tingling.
This is the only one that I actually remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I could use a new booster. I only bought one a while ago.
I think you're using the same one that I am.
And copious amounts of scan. And I make sure, and the head I have on is the one that has the most range.
Is that the first part you found?
In this mission, yes.
Okay. There's 3 in this mission.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
That's the only one where I actually remember where it is, so...
Sniping mode engaged. Damn.
Yeah, they fade out after a while.
The enemy's deploying a shield. You need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get scrapped like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D.
No repair kits remaining.
So, what are you up to there, Ricky?
Watching you eat chips.
Nice. There it is.
There's your way in. Brute can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Oh, I remember where one of them was. Did pass something.
I've done my best to welcome you. I do hope you'll enjoy
What'd I
your
miss?
stay, friend.
No! I can go back? Probably unlikely.
This is like the second group of lasers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's up on a laser point.
Damn it. It was vertical. Yeah, I'll get it again later. If I replay a mission and get a part and back out, do I still get the part?
You haven't finished.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a part.
Hmm?
Up your right.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were seconds
Yeah,
behind me.
seconds behind.
Let me take care of these lasers.
You don't have to. You can just jump
There it
over.
is.
You just jump past
Bad cook. That sounds like a flamethrower.
Oh, that's the flamethrower.
Okay. Damn it! That's even better!
You can restart the mission if you don't play so dang slow. It takes 15 seconds.
Good thing I got cover.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Was this place some kind of hangar? The target AC must be nearby.
Fight on the bridge of Metal Gear.
You're here at last. Brute! Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things. Tourist. The sweet melody of the generator. How Milton's heart sings.
Built that AC at RAD, tourist. Don't underestimate it.
Yep.
Seems that was your last dance, friend. I'd offer flowers if I could find them.
He's such a smooth talker.
I do remember where the chainsaw is if you want to restart the mission, though. I mean, you'll have to grab the other parts again, I
Activating
think.
combat mode.
But honestly, it is real fast as long as you do.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Alright, go forward.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go deep down.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to
Oh,
activate
it's to the
weakening
left. It's the one
machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart.
Enter the low one. Yeah, there.
The
I mean,
damn
I'm 6
freaks
seconds
using
behind you.
my
Stuff.
toys like
on
they
the
were
ground,
his.
on the bridge, to where left where you were 6 seconds. There's on the bottom left.
Bottom layer, left platform.
Just jump down. All the way down. To the floor. Nothing. Turn around.
Yep.
I mean, you did. I just look at it. Come on. There we go. Yep. Gotcha.
I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting
anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
Oh, I think I missed a combat log.
Well, you got the part though. That's the real. There's some that like I went back and played the shit that I'm just.
This guy's weird.
I know, Milktooth. I can't wait either.
He seems rather strange. The enemy's deploying a shield. We need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get scrapped like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D.
AP at 50%.
No, there's another time.
Brute can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Hey, Savvy's here.
Sorry you can hear me eating potato chips.
Nope, I don't hear you munching. Except when you talk with your mouth full.
Sorry about that. Is everyone choosing?
That's everybody hydrate. Everybody in chat, drink some.
We're doing it.
She can barely hear you.
Which one? Me or you? Both of us?
Might be you.
No. Alright. I'm
Talk
the
now.
most important one. Yeah, Brian's fine. He's fine.
Yeah. Fine. Alright. Actually, I can turn you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk for me.
No. I don't want to, and you can't make me.
Drop it down a little bit more. There we go.
No, don't drop me down. Make me the loudest. I'm
I-
the most important member of this team. Okay. Aw. You know, Savvy, I love hearing me too.
I've done my best to welcome you. I do hope you'll enjoy your stay, friend.
What's happening, Savvy? What are you up to? I have today video games, and then DMing 3 days.
2 repair kits remaining.
Bad
That's why I'm not
cook.
playing on the core right now.
Jump down there, got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a
typo.
rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
A what?
Said Blue Moon is later this week. What is blue? What is
Blue-
a blue moon? Is
And
that like a second full moon in a month,
maybe?
or is that a harvest moon? Yes. Okay. Yes to one of those.
Yeah. And also, it is also a blue moon. So yes to 3 of those.
All right. Harvest moon is right.
I thought that was the blood moon, and that's when all the demons come out.
Yeah. Good old monsters spawn. And look, now you're at the boss. You got.
And
two
also,
air
Harvest Moon is a game series.
pits. Also, don't buy
Is this
Harvest
place
Moon anymore.
Some kind of hangar?
There was
What?
a licensing issue with Harvest Moon. Any
The
new
target AC
games
must be nearby.
made by Harvest Moon is really just the title. It's not the same developers at all. What you want to be looking for is Story of Seasons, which is what they've had to release. The developers of the original Harvest Moon
My
have
new
had to
friend.
release their
You're
games
here at
in
last.
the West Apps. Story of Seasons.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people.
Yep,
Wonderful
Story
things.
Seasons. Story Seasons is what you want for the monster
Shut
stuff.
up, tourist.
So if you're gonna play anything from like GameCube
Melody
era
of the
back,
generator.
Harvest
How
Moon's still fine.
Milktooth's
Yeah.
heart sings.
Also, man, if you haven't
Build
played
that
it,
AC and
Stardew Valley is incredible.
Don't underestimate it.
I really like chill, like fun games like that. I love Animal Crossing. Sadly, Monster Hunter. Not exactly the same line, but yes, I love Monster Hunter.
1
I thought he assaulted me.
No, I assault armored him.
Yeah. With Monster Hunter.
How Milktooth weeps. How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carla so. I weep too.
Not a
AP at 50%.
Oof.
Slow. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. 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 Quick, quick, slow.
He did assault armored twice.
The light fantastic friend.
Starting to feel confused.
What are you practicing for Halloween?
AP at 50%.
Crotch shedding.
Crotch shedding.
You gotta emphasize the SH.
I like crouching. Sounds like Bob crouching.
At 30%.
My friend.
Yeah, I saw the design. Looks pretty sweet.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good. All right, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret
Even though
project.
Bulbasaur's the worst starter.
We'll
He's my
need it to
favorite
go
starter.
worm hunting.
I know, that's why I said that.
He's the best starter.
Eh,
Charizard will probably be one of the better ones.
I mean, like everybody liked Charizard as a kid. I have, as a grown man, I have grown to like Blastoise a lot. He's a turtle with guns. Your
Dude,
mech kind of looks like that magnet with legs in Pokemon. The magnet with legs?
I know there's Magnemite Slime, but that's another thing I know has magnets.
Yeah, Magnemite has, but the Magnemite doesn't have legs.
No, he's floating.
Magnet with legs.
Squirter's my jam.
Squirter's my jam. Squirter's my jam too, Savvy. Ah, that's a Freudian slip.
Ooh.
Oh, you leveled up?
Detonating missile launcher.
Yeah.
Javelin beta.
Yeah, so that launches a missile. Damn autocorrect. That launches a missile that when it impacts, the entire path of the missile explodes.
One new message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wall of fire.
Kinda,
This
yeah.
is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute.
You're welcome.
The chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Thank you, Chatty.
Chatty's cool.
Yeah.
Chatty's a rover.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a spoiler. It says that in his arena profile.
I know. He also likes missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Missiles and grenade launchers, if I remember correctly.
So apparently autonomous ACs are a thing. There's a guy later on in the game who's like, you know, autonomous, you know, they're all the same. And it's like a thing, but Chatty like really does like stand above the rest because he's the only one who's ranked.
Let's see, booster availability for heavy combat machines. Extended quick boost jet duration allows for reliable thrust regardless of weight. The eccentric model number suggests development under intoxicating influences. I love it.
Savvy did food prep yesterday, teriyaki chicken drumsticks. That's fucking awesome.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good. I gotta take out some chicken for some food prep for this week.
I had meant to use the last of my sauce today to make shakshuka, which is what I always do with the rest of my red sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But I got lazy and I didn't. I was thinking of Magna Man and Mega Man. Okay.
That makes more sense.
All right, that makes a lot more sense. It was like, what Pokemon is a magnet with legs? Unless, oh man, do you remember the Magnet Warriors from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Uh-huh. Alpha, Beta,
Yeah.
Gamma, and then they turned into Valkyrion.
Dude, oh, I don't remember that much, but Yu-Gi-Oh had some good monster designs, right?
Yeah, that's like one thing I'm upset with, that a lot of 3D designers don't put on like Thingiverse and all that. It's just like different monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh! So I have to get good with like Blender and make them myself.
Man, if I had a 3D printer, I would have like 1,000 little Cthulhu's and Godzillas like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love Cthulhu and I love Godzilla.
Yeah, you mentioned that once, and then Savvy crush-shedded you, Cthulhu.
I know, it's adorable.
It is.
He's in my kitchen. That's very cool. I know I thanked you before, but thanks again, man.
Attack power pretty high. Impact.
I actually think
2
that's pretty
consecutive
good.
hits.
I think it's more usable than the pile bunker is.
Yeah.
Try the charge attack out because it like pins him in place while you saw him.
Sweet. Weighs a fuck ton though.
Yeah. Cat Thulu, cool.
Let's give this a shot.
Yeah, go to the test.
I always forget that it's in fucking sortie.
You know, you can access the assembly in the test.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fucking great.
It is.
That alone is an incredible, like, upgrade from previous games. It's also kind of impressive. It like reloads your whole loadout in like a second. I don't know. Ah, there's another thing. Yeah, this game now is not
Charge it doesn't seem to be too bad either.
Yeah. It's much better on these, on something that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like it. Definitely better than the pile bunker.
Yeah, pile bunker's strong. Like fighting some of the late game enemies when they're literally like blinking around. I can't imagine having ever.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons the dagger is stun an enemy, then I can just land like 3 quick dagger hits. And
AP at 50%.
right on the AC, I like the charge attack especially. This is cool.
I never switched to enemies before.
Oh, really? Yeah, look, what? Bam! Isn't that awesome?
That is pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's got a decent charge up too.
Yeah, it charges fairly fast. The press on it is not terrible.
AP at 30%.
You can cancel out the second attack. Boost. See? I just refreshed. At least for Asus. Yeah.
You like
But they're alright. Damn it!
Oh, one of the things while it's charging, though, you know how it's spinning?
Yeah.
It contacts the enemy at the side. I don't think it's a lot, but it's
AP at 50%.
I like how I can keep my charge even if I get staggered. Ah, that is pretty dope.
Ammunition at
right. Bam! Look, he lost like 2/3 of his health. Yeah, Metagross. Okay, Metagross is a Magnety Pokemon with legs. That could have fit the bill. Should make Metagross the spot legs.
There is.
Do it.
That's the only thing I can think of that wrote these numbers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chainsaw. I have bought every melee weapon that has come in the store so far. I immediately buy them.
Ooh. You were able to make that pretty quick. Granted, it's a Chihuahua, so it's pretty small.
A 2-pound Chihuahua, my god. Chihuahuas have a lot of hate in them for a 2-pound dog.
Yeah.
Raven, I have a personal request to ask you.
Oh yeah, 2 pounds. Like,
It's about the Engabret Tunnel, which is
I
to
ate a
shut
hamburger
down
that
after it
weighed
was hit
more
by
than
a
that.
coral surge.
he's very sweet.
I want to go there and survey
Usually
the area.
Chihuahuas do get kind of,
Even before the coral
uppity.
surge, that place had been all
I
but
guess
abandoned.
maybe that's not the right word. Yeah, I guess.
It's an old structure,
They're just,
dating far back into the
they're
colonization
snappy,
of Rubicon.
you know? And part
There
of it
must be
is, I
items of
think,
interest from throughout the planet's history
you know, we
there.
all say small dog syndrome, but I actually think that just small dogs don't get disciplined the same way
As
that
I'm
big
sure
dogs
you're
do.
aware,
Yeah,
I
because
have
the
no
people who raise them.
resources
Yeah,
with
yeah.
which to pay
Because
you.
it's kind of hard to like
But I can propose an alternative.
discipline
If you
this
find any
tiny
wrecks
little
left by
thing.
the PCA,
You know what I mean?
you should try
It's like, oh,
accessing
what's he
them.
gonna do? It's nothing. So you just let them like walk all
Both
over
the
the place and do
corporations
whatever
and
they
the
want
Rubiconians are
because
gathering
they're
data
like
on PCA technology.
inconsequential. So they
Whatever
kind
you
of get
collect,
that way.
I can exchange for credits
Yeah.
and transfer the funds to you.
I do love doggies though. They is good.
I've taken a few liberties. Walter thinks you've gone on a geological survey.
You going in with the chainsaw?
Yep.
Thank you for doing this for me, Raven.
What I should do is use the Gatling gun, because that's really good at breaking shit. And then in close with the chainsaw.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah.
Let's get started, Raven. I've already located several wrecks that we should be able to recover data from. I'll send the marker data.
While you close that. On the contrary, people don't change their labs or Goldens at the interview. Really? I guess because they have such a reputation as like a friendly dog.
Yeah.
They don't think about it. And also, I guess it's just people who don't care to train their dogs.
Yeah, it is
Like,
the big one.
regardless, some people just don't care.
They're lazy.
Not like dogs need like a ton of it. You gotta like put in the work and chill. I respect it.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later.
Hiding in there.
Shh. I'm hiding.
Punk ass bitch.
No! You blew the bits. It was just a little boy. You don't have to kill those guys. In fact, it's gaining you nothing to do so.
Meh.
You're just spending money on ammunition.
Meh.
Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment.
But this serotonin and endorphins I get
Yeah.
for the explosion are worth
The
it.
satisfaction of that
Let's see
tiny
what we
little
can find.
insignificant drone who wasn't even hostile going,
Yep.
I get
Just
it.
like this one.
You scan them.
I know. I just like free aiming sometimes. That's why they have the sniper. Fucking.
Sniper what?
The sniper mod that you can get.
Sniper mod?
Yeah. Yeah, for the star chips. There's one for sniper.
Oh, the manual aiming thing? Wow, I haven't even used that. I didn't know that's what it was. I thought that was just like when you're locked onto a target, you like manually place the reticule with the right stick or something.
This data seems valuable too. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable mission. Let's keep looking, Raven.
Yo, pro tip, and something that I only learned like halfway through the game, make sure your B boosters are on before you start jumping, otherwise you're only going to go vertical and you're going to get no horizontal movement.
Makes sense. It is very momentum based.
Yeah. And it's French. Oh. Well. pattern in French, or does it have French lettering on the finished product once you're done with it? Any clarification? Also, what does it say in French? Also, why French? Also, croissant, baguette.
Inspecting data. It's
Bonjour.
a schematic for an SG craft.
Instructions are all in French. Okay.
An older generation VC.
But they don't have like, isn't it just like visual instructions? I assume? I don't know how it works. I'm not a crotcheter.
Text data, Professor Nagi's log. No! The coral tide is rising at a normal rate. The resonance. I can read. It suggests some kind of mutation. Run the calculations. How much time do we need? 47 hours, 22 minutes, 16 seconds? Well, we still have time to deploy Ibis. 47 hours. That's like downloading a song on dial-up.
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity, right before it struck.
What did I say? I have no idea what I said. Something about wife. Oh yeah. Aren't instructions for crotcheting? Aren't they like largely visual? I would assume, right? Like you don't have to read. Okay, now do this thing. Wouldn't it just like show you? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm certainly not an expert.
That's an old process. The Rubiconians used to pilot these.
You're like, it's dead, kill it! No, you read. Wow, okay. Never mind, I don't know shit.
Text.
So I guess you better know French, huh?
There's always Google Translate.
Google Translate is not effective.
It's something.
Oh, see?
And if you speak a little bit of the language already, you know, it's even more of a something.
Yeah, I figure shit out.
How long has it been since I first saw her voice? How do you see a voice? Fear not, she said. There will always be plenty. She told me this as I was imbibing Rubicon's blessing one faithful day. This guy sounds crazy. If I were you, I'd never allow this, I replied. And I was forever shamed by my deceit.
This seems to be a recording of Dolmayan, the Liberation Front's ideological leader. But this appears to be something exceptionally personal.
Probably like the beach area in France or something like that. But I'm gonna just call it nice France. Nice France you got there. That's a pretty good France. Oh, don't go down there. Turn around. Okay, to your right. But so it's like, go down there. Alright. There's an elevator shaft you can go down right before the pit.
Okay.
And it's got a wreck at the bottom. It took me a while to figure out where it was. So
Gotcha.
That's why I'm telling you.
I recall. Yes, this elevator shaft right here.
Yep.
Because when I was in this mission before,
yep.
I remember this. I went down it expecting something.
It's blocked from the bottom by a boulder, so that's the only way.
This data sheds some light on the composition of the enforcement squads.
It's just one thing. I figured you'd want it. No, please, sir. I'm just a wreck. All right, now get the fuck out.
snipers.
I really like when you're like being overly cautious, and then a sniper shoots you from the left that you didn't see.
That's how it always is. I hate when like I do a scan and like I hear a noise. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, it's pinging the objective.
Yeah. I was just double check. I have to look around.
Another old research institute I see.
I got a treasures. Find the treasures. Text extracted from a wreck. Assistant number 1 has lost his mind. Well, yeah. His research has utterly consumed him. Granted, there may be some logic to C-pulse sensory augmentation of human subjects, but no ethical scholar would ever dare cross the point of no return. When have ethics ever stood in the way of corporations in any Armored Core game?
Or real life.
We have some ethic committees. Quote,
That's
quote.
not true.
That's why I said quote, quote. Mankind is driven mad by possibilities. What does Coral represent, if not sheer potential?
This is about the first augmented humans. The same coral technology
Those
that
scientists
created
were
you.
so concerned whether they could or not.
Without it,
They never
we
stopped
never
to
would have
ask
made
if
contact.
they should.
I'm not picking up any more data stores. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of Coral, then it was all worth it.
Okay, I was trying to get rid of the head of the next boss.
It's Armored Core.
Yeah. I mean, it only cost me 6,800 credits for that little bit of serotonin. You know, life is short, especially if you're a pilot in Armored Core, you know? Enjoy the little things in life.
And it's probably impossible to go bankrupt in this game. Ammo and repair costs are very low.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, it's rather difficult. Like, I'm sitting on, like, I think 2 mil now?
I have like 7 or
1 new
I've also played through the game a couple times.
Yes, I have beaten the game fully twice, and I've gone through some missions in free play to like hunt for shit and stuff too.
You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like
But like,
one.
yeah, the later missions give you way more money, so you'll be drowning in it. Don't be shy about buying stuff.
That's the important thing.
And that's also how all the other Armored Core games were. It's like, it's always really harsh in the beginning, especially with ammo costs in the older games. But like, once you get later on, like, you get, you know, hand over fist money. And then it kind of stopped being worrisome. I would say 4 or even late 3 generation was probably, you don't have to worry about credits too much. You definitely don't have to worry about it in fucking 5.
In 4, you can still go negative in missions, but I think overall it's hard to do that. And the missions are usually fairly quick, so if you do go negative, the game will ask you, "Are you sure you want to continue?" And like, you just get a chance to retry.
Yeah, and then also, like, there's other missions that are like piss poor easy where you get a fuck ton of credits. So
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about while I was in the bathroom with this? And don't get any weird ideas. I wasn't gonna go JO to robots.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Weirdo.
I like people. We've been over this actually about other stuff. Like, like Ready Player One, and like some people are like, oh, virtual world, I would like to live there. Real world sucks. I never would. I actually really like the real world. I like real girls over robots.
Have you tried the napalm launcher?
I have not tried the napalm launcher. There's also a stun bomb launcher. I have tried the ECM launcher. It's not good. But I tried it.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. What was I gonna say about this? Oh, so what I was thinking about, we have it on PC, right? You imagine how good the modding community might be for this?
True that.
I didn't even think about mods, but now that it's an option, like, what are they gonna come out with? People are gonna straight up mod Gundams into this.
I think they already have been.
I don't know, but somebody's working on it if it doesn't exist yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I can't. It doesn't work for me super well. It is cool though.
Alright, scan distance. Oh, this one has the most, but it's a weird ass looking head.
What are you talking about? It looks like that head reminds me of Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid 5. He's got the horn sticking out of his head from the shrapnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the asymmetry I don't like in the head.
Yeah, you have a thing about that.
And then like the one core, this one, I fucking love this one just because you're like, hey,
You're like
hey, dude, hey,
What are y'all doing here today?
I shouldn't make it. I gotta make a creeper mech.
It looks like that kid from the show Recess, the kid who had the notebook.
Ralph.
Ralph, I guess. Yeah, it looks like him. You know what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah. Get big arms.
Get big arms.
The biggest
Those are what I'm
arms.
using on my tank.
It's logical.
Yeah.
What I really do like with this armor core is how you can have contextual help in the menus.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah, that's something that they brought over from like Dark Souls and stuff like that I think is incredible. It's very useful. Like, what does long range assist actually fucking mean? What is the range that's long range? And now we know.
Big cannons. Let's see.
Do you think people are gonna do a no-hit run of Armored Core?
I don't think that'd even be possible because there's a lot of enemies that kind of. It's not so much like hit scanning because they like got small arms with machine guns and shit.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would be possible.
I don't know, man. I think somebody's gonna try.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely going to try. I just
I think
don't.
somebody's gonna beat this game with a dance pad and make both of us look like losers.
That definitely. They will find weird controllers to play. Yes. No
Yeah,
hit
so
runs. I just don't think that's possible.
Somebody's gonna beat it with the Donkey Konga bongos from the Nintendo GameCube.
Or no, someone's going to hook up a Steel Battalion controller to this, and
that kind of makes sense.
yeah, that or just have like a really big like flight sim joystick setup. But Steel Battalion controller would drive it home a little bit more.
Yeah.
That'd be difficult to do.
I imagine it would.
Got a job for you, 621. We've received a request from the Archibus Group.
I find it funny that Chapter 2 was so long, and I'm still in Chapter 3.
Request comes from our subsidiary.
Or Chapter 2 is so short.
Yeah, Chapter 2 is like 2 or 3
concerns
pages.
the Bertram spaceport, which you and V4 brought
Chapter
under
3 is
our
pretty
control.
long. Chapter 4 is maybe 5.
We've received intel that a stranded PCA fleet is planning to retake
one,
the base.
1 and 3 are by far the longest chapters.
Your objective is to intercept the PCA and defend the
You get
spaceport.
some extra missions on replay.
We've deployed an MT squad to support you. Use them as you see fit.
Do you care about like New Game Plus spoilers for chapters you already beat?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so you know the level where you're with guns 4 and 5 and you're taking up generators. So in New Game Plus, you get the option. The Rubicon Liberation Front contacts you mid-mission and asks you to betray them and take down Iguaza and whatever the other guy is. So if you accept, immediately all the other assets turn on your side and you have to fight the two of them, right? If you take them out, Iguaza is hunting for revenge the rest of the game, and there's a point in the game where he's supposed to show up and he doesn't because you've killed him already. And like it like changes the whole thing in chapter 2. He shows up in chapter 2 to try to get you again for like revenge. There's like some changes. There's some missions that straight up showed up that like didn't show up on the new game run. So there's a lot of changes.
That's
pretty
good
cool.
shit. Because I was like in the beginning, I was immediately thinking, okay, the Liberation Front. There's probably going to be some missions to side with them more. Like and like I've only encountered one split mission where there's actually a choice.
I'll tell you what, the end of the game, the Liberation Front, at least on New Game Plus run through, the Liberation Front is one of the things you can side with.
I kind of figured as much.
Sort of. I love this mission. I'm gonna shut up for it, or at least the beginning.
That'll be right.
The PCA are going to be fighting to win. 621. Don't forget you have MT backup.
Well, if they come in with a battleship, they're dead. Because the battleship just wrecks MTs like it's nothing. Like the first time the PCA like showed up with a battle fleet, like I had to restart that mission a couple times because that fucking MC that they had with the fucking shield just kept on tanking my hits.
Yeah, I had to do that. I had to try that one again.
Wait, something's not right, 621.
The battle's over already.
Yep.
Find out what's going on.
Oh. Those MTs actually did something?
No, they're all dead too.
Yeah. Well, because there's like 2 destroyed ships. But I'm guessing there's something bigger. A common enemy. Hustler 1.
Do you read me, Raven? I've identified the target. That's the mercenary who took your name.
White Glint.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Comes in like Wade fucking Glint.
Yeah.
Thought he was dead.
But I didn't want to say. Again, I'm 6 seconds behind, so even when people are hearing my voice like now.
Repair kits remain.
Ah! We both went in for our physicals.
That pilot just wiped out a PCA squad. Stay sharp, 621.
AP at 30%. No AP at 50%.
Ah, dang, I was hoping the kick would stagger him. Also still getting used to the distance of this chainsaw.
Yep.
No.
One cannot fly on borrowed wings. It seems our gig isn't over yet, Raven.
Alright. See how it is.
Yeah, so Raven shows up. I still don't know what's up with that. You remember that mission early on in Chapter 1-2 where you're investigating, like, the arsenal and those stealth MTs show up,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like encoded transmissions and stuff, I also still don't know what's up with them. And I think they're part of a whole thing that's going to build into the third ending.
Mm-hmm.
Them and Raven here.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Wait, something's not right.
Yeah, when in
61.
doubt, break out your cheap-ass missiles.
It sounds a little bit salty.
Find out what's going
Yeah,
on.
I am salty. Hey, I don't know. You know what? It's the thing. I don't know if missiles like this just is overpowered in player versus player, or if I'm just bad at dodging missiles.
Might be that. That and there's like can't have a. All the other Armored Core games had reliable
Do you read
AMS.
me, Raven?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no
I've
sort of
identified the
AMS or
target.
anything like
That's
that.
the mercenary who took your name.
You know, like what can I do?
Let's see how far they can fly.
Next time we go up, I try to feature
On borrowed wings.
buildings.
Augmented UNC 461. We're not here to take back the Raven name. However, we will see if we
Okay,
can do
looking at you
justice.
absolutely styling on him, I think the hand is
Looks like we found your license's original owner.
Yeah,
Tie up the loose end, 61.
they're a little bit harder to dodge because the vertical ones, yeah, are pretty easy because
Handless how?
you just gotta move.
By the way, let us
Yeah.
spread your wings.
They actually, the vertical missiles, if I remember right, they have they're just also
A Raven is a simpler resolve. Will you choose what one fights for?
Just focus on the fight, 61.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential.
Shoes.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Fuck you, White Glint.
Still, all right. We'll watch this one.
you're essentially
See where
using
they go
rotors
on
as
a raven's wings.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the thing is, like Missile Goon has kind of always been like,
Oh yeah, it's rad.
yeah, it's rad, and also
Yeah.
kind of a little bit of a cheap build in the older Armored Core games. Like it was my thing of choice when it was like, okay, time to get serious.
Yeah,
Especially since it was,
turn your hat backwards, sit forward in the chair.
yeah, because
Gotcha.
ammunition cost is the name of the game on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say something about it, and I can't remember what it was. Oh.
Ooh, Mind Alpha, new core.
Yeah. That's the core I'm still using.
I don't think I've actually got used to new core yet. Wait, no, I've been using the RAD one because it has good defenses.
We gotta seal the deal, Handler Walter.
I have sacrificed defense
So,
in the name
Archibus
of
met
like,
us halfway.
speed.
I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge
Really
of
less
putting down
speed
the
and more
beast.
agility. Like my
They also
turn
offered
and like,
some top
like
Vespers.
dashing and stuff like
Guess
that.
they don't trust us. Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can too.
Savvy bought
Yeah,
a
you're
Yoda
mad
dog hooded
scientist,
jacket
RAD
pattern.
or whatever,
Ooh.
and that hound
Dog
of yours,
hooded jacket pattern.
Michigan.
I
Don't
see.
underestimate
It's a dog. It's a hooded jacket for a dog, and it's a
Always
Yoda pattern.
delivers.
I see. I know, just the way it was, I was like, those words all together.
Like, I'm guessing it has like a
Yeah.
hood with the Yoda ears, like
Yeah,
Grogu.
yeah. And we can all picture what it's supposed, but like reading the words out, I
looked
was
into
like,
the other Raven, the independent mercenary who attacked you. It turns out that Raven isn't an individual call sign. It's a title, passed down generations of mercenaries who champion the free will Raven stands for.
Feeling very
They choose what to
callbacky.
fight for, and take to the skies in flight.
Especially since, like, when we got to this new area, like, the nest was, like...
Then that's the name I want to keep calling you. Raven.
It was like an old, abandoned, like, kind of arena program.
yep.
Ooh, nice emblem.
One new message.
Ooh, a new message.
Time for work, 621.
Oh, no sleep for me.
Miss Neck, make sure you attend the briefing.
Prototype issue. The Arquebus Corporation has issued with the following prototype part. Shoulder weapon, stun needle launcher.
You need that on for the mission.
Okay.
I mean, I don't...
To get through
Oh,
the
wait.
thing's weapon, or its armor. Or its primal armor.
So, at the risk of, like, kind of spoiling it, not really. This is a gimmick fight.
I kind of figured. Like, when
Yeah.
they were explaining it, I kind of figured it was a gimmick fight.
It's a cool gimmick fight, but From Software always has a gimmick fight. You know what I mean?
The first arms fort you go up against, the Liberation Front's Sandcrawler. It's kind of a gimmick fight.
I feel like that's more of a set piece. This is like an actual like, gimmick fight.
Okay, I'll give you that. Set pieces and gimmicks are different.
Yes. It's like Yorm, or Rykard. You know what I mean? Where you like need the thing to beat them. Or the Demon of Storm in Demon Souls.
Did you play Demon Souls?
I didn't, but I've seen it.
Okay.
I don't have the hardware to play it. Had I would.
Yeah, I have a PS3 to play it, and I bought a PS3 to play it, and I only played like first 2 missions or 2 levels.
I would have made it. I would have made it. I bought a PS4.
Yes.
Just to play Bloodborne. I literally bought a friend's old used PS4 just so I could play Bloodborne. And it's tough because it only runs at 30 frames per second.
Chupacabra loves the Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, Bloodborne fucking rocks.
It does. It is.
It's got all the themes, like I love how all the marketing material and stuff was all werewolves, right? And then it's like cosmic horror. It's truly fantastic, especially because of how much I love cosmic horror. I think it plays pretty well too. Again, I just think it, the fact that it's locked to 30 frames per second on inferior hardware sucks ass, and I wish it was on PC. Did you beat the last boss for Chupacabra? Is that what he's saying?
I remember you beat the last boss at work for me. With Julep for Bloodborne? I never beat the last boss, personally. But I do remember there was a couple of times, because in Germany he was crashing on my couch before he shipped out. Or, because... yeah, Kenji did. Yeah, it was Kenji.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Hey, are we gonna do Earth Defense Friday this Friday coming up?
Might not be able to have a D&D that night.
Okay.
It's a weekend of D&D. And then it's Armored Core Labor Day weekend.
right?
So Sunday and Monday I'll be playing Armored Core 5 Labor Day.
I think Sunday I'm gonna be going kayaking with my mom.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so depending on what time you start the stream, I do want to see Verdict Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. One less day I have to drive into the city for work.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving in Tuesday morning and driving back Tuesday night though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's gonna be a long day.
Just realized I don't have a shotgun.
Oh. It took me a long time to get to the point where I was comfortable using the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a high skill weapon. Not that I'm like high skill, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
Like in the beginning, I could not use it effectively at all. Just feel like making something new.
Yeah. Trying to make a close range guy. I am human.
Hello, friends. It really is like a very hello, friends. I am human.
Stop resisting. Pretty cool.
It looks like Big Guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to pit the reference.
Big Guy and Rusty the Boy Robot.
Ah, dude, classic. America. How much dry brushing am I going to put on this guy?
I don't know.
There we go. Russell's book. Decals.
You don't paint your weapons too?
I do. I just get them a solid color, not so much weathering.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Okay. I was like, what? Since it's like defaulted to keyboard controls, even though I'm using a controller, I was like, what is the R button?
Yo, what button do I push for the thing?
Cool. You can change it to controller with the settings somewhere. Yeah. I'm just glad that let's give that a shot. Game settings. Control settings. There we go. Okay, I'm glad that is a thing and not a an oversight. Thank you, Chupacabra. Caps lock was on.
I'm too far from the screen. What'd you name him?
Galahad.
Gallic, the famous Nightman.
Yup.
Timmy Trogdor says, so what do you think of it after a weekend with it?
I'm going to say the exact same thing I've been telling everyone else. For the first day, the second day, and currently right now, thankfully I'm not standing up, I should consult a physician because I've had a rock hard boner the entire time of his treatment. It's going on 4 hours straight. It's constant.
Yeah, I'm pretty in love with it too. I would just consult the doctor because on account of his long-lasting erection.
You should be consulting a hooker.
I don't think that'll help. You need to fuck this robot. I think is what needs to happen.
The thing is, if I pay a hooker and just say, don't say oh god or my name or anything like that. Just say beep beep boop 110011.
Say, I got another mission for you, Raven. Oh god.
Oh, you sick man. Hey, Timmy Trogdor, you know who I am, though. You know who I am. Alright, let's test this guy out.
I want to know how Link's Tetsu feels.
He's been in fucking love with it. I've been catching some of his streams here and there.
Would we all agree that this is the best armor for the game?
Yeah, I would say so.
I wish the ending bosses were like 3 times harder. I don't wish that at all. I've done 2 of them so far. Link's Tetsu. I beat one of them today. I felt like one of them was way harder than the other. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for Brian. But I felt like I don't know. One of them was a lot harder. You're talking about the third ending? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I've only I beat it twice. I just did my second ending. Absolutely right. Although I've been griping about this so far, I don't feel like quadrupeds are especially useful. I don't feel like they're all that unique. I really think reverse joint and tank legs steal the fucking show. And there's only like 3 reverse joints that I've seen versus tank legs. I've only seen 2 quad legs, and I just don't feel like they're especially useful. Quads are project. Yeah, but like even when you're using the hover, it's so slow. I don't know. I don't feel like it's especially useful. Spring chicken. I'm using the Mind Beta reverse joint. Sorry. Don't want to spoil. Okay, fair enough.
So I should pick up the wheelchair if I want to make a tank build.
Yeah, I'm actually using the other tank build, this one, and I think they're fantastic. So, I mean, if you're saying the wheelchair is even better, I believe it. Wheelchair's unfair as fuck. I do. the tank treads I tried were amazing.
It's the fastest leg in the game. Oh, gotta go fast.
I believe it. Hell yeah. Yeah, tank, like I said, I was playing with tank treads earlier today, and I thought they were fucking awesome. Standard bipedal legs, like you said, they're like most of the legs. There's all of them, and they're just not interesting. They don't do anything good. Their like stats are fine, but they just, I don't know. Like reverse joints are better. Like the mobility is, like, I don't know. It's just so much better. Wheel up, double linear on the face, dual spike cannon, instantly kill people. Yeah. Yep, fair enough. I like how tanks can fucking drift, and they just control differently. I don't know. It just feels like a whole new character. I think they're really good at this. They've never been better. Have you tried laser pile bunker? Oh, I don't think I have the laser pile bunker. Are you talking about the laser lance, or is there another thing? Yeah, it's a pile bunker. Sick. I do not have that yet. Punch
Charge is a charging Falcon Punch, the second drill punch.
Oh,
that sounds awesome. I want it.
that's incredible. Need to swap. Or looks like AKAP.
Oof, that sounds devastating.
That would almost kill me. I only have like 10,000 AP on my god.
Well, let's see. What's the next mission? It's probably... Yep, end of chapter. Knowing the last time I said, this is going to be a quick mission, I spent an hour on it. I
will say it's definitely not as hard because it's a gimmick fight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just attach that thing, you'll be alright.
Yes, please read the notes. Shoulder weapon, that stun needle launcher.
have the stun needle launcher on, and you'll be alright.
Yeah.
It might take you 2, maybe 3.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was just going to, conclude it for the night since it is getting towards kind of late, and I do have to wake up for work.
Fair enough.
Because I have to be a responsible adult, sometimes.
Yeah. I hear you. I don't have work tomorrow. I'm going to lounge around and be a bum.
Nice. I'm going to see about raiding a channel. Who's alive right now?
I do have to feed my sister's cats, but that's about it. Yeah, who's live? Who are you doing? We got 7. Let's pile in.
Let's see. Felicia Day. I don't think she'll let me.
No. Also, she doesn't need the help.
No, she doesn't. Let's playing Call of Duty now. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Nerd Kenzie playing Pokemon trading card game. She's just opening packs.
Oh.
Not the GBA one.
I love the GBA one.
Alright, night everybody.